It's not the sun, is it? What is it? Think it's a UFO? What do you think it is? You think it's me? Could I be doing that with my mind? What do you think? Can I make planes fall out of the sky? Do you think I can make Magdalene think about me? Listen to this. The other night she came into my dream. She said, come outside, I want to show you something. Come outside. So I went outside. I was standing out there smoking some bud. It was real early in the morning, like about 3:30. When I was out there doing it, I seen a star. It just came out of nowhere. At first it wasn't there, and then it was, and it lit up like bling. It was really bright, and I looked at it. I said, damn, where did that come from? And as soon as I thought that, it was like about 12 or 15 more of them did it. It was everywhere. And I was looking at them and I said, what are those things? And then something in my mind said, those are starships. Then you know they got your back. He said, you should tell that girl Magdalena that Quetzalcoatl is her grandfather. So I hope I just did. Listen, this green light right here, see it right in hell? I got the volume turned down, but I bet you if I had the volume turned up, whoever took this picture would never one time say anything about the fact that that green light in the sky and the fire on the ground is synonymous with each other. They were completely overlooking. And I bet you that. You want to see? Let's turn it up and see. Oh, that girl might. I forgot she was there. She might say something.
Whoa! Look at that. Oh my gosh! This is intense. Whoa, it's raining down on us now. Look at the trees glowing over there in the distance.
University.
Yeah.
I have a half day tomorrow, so I want to come check this out.
It's a bit sad, guys. All that.
No, Dad, it's all gonna
The
go.
beauty of the chaparral is gone.
Dad, it's gonna grow again.
I want you to tell me, how could they all be standing out there?
Okay, guys, here it
Without
goes
making
again.
one comment about that light right there. How does it not ever come to be a topic of
It feels like it's
discussion?
120, 130 degrees right here. Okay, guys, check it
You're
out.
ignoring the nature like that only because you worship Jesus.
Whoa, is that hot?
This is not gonna be much of a hiking spot for the next few months.
You guys landed the right spot, didn't you?
Yeah. Getting ready with the hug.
Jeez. down, but
You can check it out tomorrow.
there's gonna be nothing to check out though.
You'd not be surprised.
This is why our world is so much technical. They would completely overlook that, but never make one comment on it, and try to push this whole video through without saying one thing about that sun. And it's all because of their knowledge of the melanin recessiveness and the fact that they are in opposition to the sun. So they will never pay any true greatness to the great power of the sun that is due. So they give you a picture of their white cells as being great and godly than that what you're looking at right now. That's why they're all going to be killed. So the sun has had their arrogance all that it can take.
Let's go back over here.
I mean, not one ounce of homage to it. Not one notification of the fact that, you know, look how green the sun is, and then look at the green fire. Do you think that they could be something synonymous with each other? Look at it. Look at all this beautiful stuff it's doing. And even the person with the camera is not saying anything about it. The person filming it. And I'm not even there, and I'm just saying, look, there's even the rays right there. Look at
A lot
it.
of times they will be on fire.
See? But this is white people. They have to overlook that beautiful sun and how great it is. Because they know that
Next
their
wet rain
skin
season is going to be
is out
a lot of mud
of
and jumping.
calibration
That's the
to
first
really
thing I'm gonna work on.
have a right
You got your
Put all that
connection
mud
with it.
inside.
So they try to completely
the rock
overlook it.
base all the way up. I gotta dig it all out.
And I'm got flooding, you name it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you guys got stuck with that thing.
Look at that tree. It's going to go up.
Look at it.
Look at that.
How you feeling?
You can't see that that's what's making them fire. What's wrong with you?
This happened 32 years ago when I was here.
That's what it's letting you see. Look at my rays coming to the earth, making everything burn up. And you see I'm green, just like the star said.
So this was okay.
Being on, because it's a segment, and that's it, just like he told you. Being on.
Pretty sick.
We saw the canyon explode, and then it died down, and at least 15 times it was re-exploded. But here, this was strange the way it did this. Luckily, we had two big doors come through and clear off the brush and turn it back into light.
This is worse than sitting in a bonfire.
Oh, absolutely. Now we don't
Yeah?
have to worry about it for this another 10 years.
So everybody just know that we all here on earth to have experiences, and nobody is perfect. So we all can make mistakes, but we gotta fix our mistakes and get on the right track by following our hearts. It'll lead us back, but we gotta be wanting to be on the right track. And trying to overlook that sun because you don't have melanin. It's not trying to get back on the right track. It's trying to continue down its own road.
What's your name? Christy, what's your last name? Okay, how was he? What grade? So you were going to school today when all this started, right?
Thump, Mark. Thump.
So what did you know that all this is here?
Thump.
Well,
Thump.
there's like a amount of smoke.
Thump.
Yeah, we might have to leave, but
Thump.
it's not that bad, I guess, so.
Thump.
So you don't seem too worried.
Not really. Nobody else is worried, so.
So is the biggest problem you're going to have to make up all that school?
It'd be pretty cool to see out there.
That's a very interesting young lady, though.
That was good interview.
Awesome team.
Downhill, which is kind of strange. You would think it'd be the opposite. It moves actually quicker uphill.
Because
But we're noticing on the Doppler, and so that fire has gotten more intense. Current wind speed in the area, 26, gust to about 44 miles an hour. Still that offshore wind we're talking about, and it's 93 degrees in Camarillo. So that wind is not expected to die down, and the humidity is at about 3 So 3% humidity, again, current temperatures in that area, 93 in Camarillo, almost 90 all the way to the coast to Oxnard. And then we're looking at that current wind speed, 26 sustained, gust of 44 miles an hour. And that's going to be really difficult to fight.
Yeah, unfortunately, those are the worst conditions when it comes to combating a fire like this. And when you think of this neighborhood, 2,000 plus homes underneath this incredibly dark deck of clouds, and how eerie it is. We've all, been on the ground during a forest fire, and it's just, the sky becomes just the strangest color. You don't know how close you are to the flames. Really scary to be right underneath that.
No, it's almost like it's nightfall.
Yeah.
It's very creepy.
It is. And you can see how those flames are coming down the hillside. Thankfully, fire moves slower downhill, which is kind of strange. You would think it'd be the opposite. It moves quicker uphill than it does downhill.
Well, like you said, this is what firefighters want to see. They're going to watch this closely and try to protect the homes. They want basically that fire to come down that hill as close as manageable without creating a bad situation. And again, because of building codes, I can tell you that all of those, the roofs on all those homes, they're all built not that long ago, and they've got a fire code so that those roofs are not going to catch on fire.
They were saying the Spanish tiles and the homes are stucco, so that's better as far as being a wood frame home or something like that. We've seen many drops throughout the morning into the afternoon. They also have the boss check that they've done, which is the fire retardant. And this appears to be a water dropping helicopter. And, another thing that these helicopters have to deal with is, imagine flying in these really gusty winds, and they have to get low enough. It's not an easy day for them to be maneuvering in a helicopter.
Yeah, and again, as we watch, there's building a fire rig right there. That's pretty dangerous.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Those things don't move quickly. That's the thing.
Not quick enough, that's for sure. Well, again, I want to tell you that, this is not the only fire going on, unfortunately, which is, what happens when these Santa Ana winds kick up in these dry conditions. This all really started yesterday out in Banning with a Summit fire. 2,956 acres have burned. That fire is now 40% contained. Springs fire, the one you're watching here, 6,500 acres. Also a fire, another one in Riverside County, Merrill Loma, and they're calling this one the Van Buren fire. It was taking place in the Aruba Valley. It's now
or something like that. We've seen many drops throughout the morning into the afternoon. They also have the boss check that they've done, which is the fire retardant. And this appears to be a water dropping helicopter. And, another thing that these helicopters have to deal with is, imagine flying in these really gusty winds, and they have to get low enough. It's not an easy day for them to be maneuvering in a helicopter.
Yeah, and again, as we watch, there's building a fire rig right there. That's pretty dangerous.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Those things don't move quickly. That's the thing.
Not quick enough, that's for sure. Well, again, I want to tell you that, this is not the only fire going on, unfortunately, which is, what happens when these Santa Ana winds kick up in these dry conditions. This all really started yesterday out in Banning with a Summit fire. 2,956 acres have burned. That fire is now 40% contained. Springs fire, the one you're watching here, 6,500 acres. Also a fire, another one in Riverside County, Merrill Loma, and they're calling this one the Van Buren fire. It was taking place in the Aruba Valley. It's now 50% contained. It was only about 12 acres.